Hey guys, it is the beginning of the third week. I just sent you an email. It appears that almost no one did one of the assignments last week, which means you're not prepped to do the assignments this week, which is going to be a problem. So I want to go back a little bit. I'll also answer the email that I sent you because did you not see it? Is it not clear? Either way, I, this is what I'm talking about though in the assignment. This is last week's folder. This is not this week's folder. Last week's folder. And if you haven't noticed, every week I give you a list of things to do. Course content, last week. There it is. It should be the first thing that automatically pops up. If you are only using your phone and not ever getting onto a computer, you're going to find that you're unable to do some things. Also, if you're only clicking in the grade book to click on random assignments from there, you're doing it wrong. I say that with love, but you're doing it wrong. You, in all of your classes, need to be going to course content and then in your weekly folder. A lot of instructors post a list of things to do somewhere in there, and we all do it a little bit differently, but it's there in most cases. But you were supposed to do steps 1 through 3 in your workbook, the workbook that I uploaded for you the week before. It's in the week 1 folder. There's a Word document and a PDF. You can use whichever one you prefer. The Word document is probably easier because you can type into it, where the other one you can't. And this workbook is your book for the next 7 weeks or 6 weeks now, but that's the book we're using. It's a free book that I have given you, and we have to do it in stages because what we're trying to do is a feasibility study for the business that you're wanting to open to find out if it's feasible or not. Funny how that works. But that's the whole point. Jokes aside, that's the whole point. We're trying to do a feasibility study, and at the end of it, you're going to have to make a decision whether this is a good idea or a bad idea, a good business idea to open or not. And so, but you had the steps 1 through 3 in your workbook. They were due on Sunday, and only 2 of us turned them in. So I'm not sure what the issue is. So go back to course content, click in there, and you'll notice this list of things to do in last week's folder. You also had a discussion question to post. Only 3 or 4 of us answered that. There's got to be a disconnect somewhere because that's just not normal. All of us have had class together, regardless if it was online or if it was face-to-face. And so I'm not real sure where the disconnect here is. So I would like for you to reach out to me and respond to the email that I sent you today, and let me know what's going on. The problem is this is not one of those classes that you can just skip an assignment. You're going to have to go back and do it regardless, because you can't really progress to steps 4, 5, and 6 until steps 1, 2, and 3 are done. And this week, in week 3, you'll notice there's quite a bit more work to do. There's steps 4, 5, and 6, but there's also some writing assignments. If you remember, when you took markets and consumers, and you had to write a marketing plan, and we did it step by step. Sorry, I heard something. I wasn't quite sure that was this. This is the same thing. In fact, some of these have already been done. When you were in that marketing class, you have already written these 3 assignments. You have already written them. If you still have them, pull them back up. It's time to edit and make them better. It's time to do what's being asked of you in the assignment itself, which you'll notice over here there's a link for each one of the assignments, and it's got more directions. And so make sure you're reading those, because I don't want you to miss out on points or anything like that. So go back, and do last week's work, and then immediately get started on this week's work because there's quite a bit to do. It's not incredibly new to you because I think all but one of us took my marketing class last semester. So it's not incredibly new. However, if you have questions, I want you to email me. That's what I'm here for. Please ask all the questions you need to. Just make sure that you get the work done because as we progress, we are building as we go. And so that's what I need from you. But let me know what went wrong last time. Did you just miss it? Did you not understand? Did you not see that list of things to do that should automatically pop up for you? Like what just happened on my screen should be happening on your screen. And if it's not, let me know. Don't do it from your phone, please. You should not do that anyway. Not because I care what avenue you're doing your work in, as long as you get it done. The phone, looking it up from your phone, you miss so much because on the mobile side of all of this, not all of this pops up, and you're doing yourself a disservice. If you need a computer or a laptop, let me know. I've also got an open computer lab outside of my office, and you're more than welcome to come up here anytime you want to. And it's safely socially distanced, so if you're worried about that, it's completely safe. Anyway, so I just want to stop by and show you kind of what's expected and what you need to do to get caught up, and then as you move forward, what you need to do. And holler if you need me. Holler if you have questions. Let's get to writing our feasibility study for our business, and then we'll just kind of keep going. So if you have questions, let me know. Talk to you soon. Bye.